Hello everyone. Today I will tell you 10 short conversations between two people, the man and the woman. Let's begin. Conversation 1. The man A said hello to the man B, and he said to him that he was sorry to bother him. However, he was having trouble fighting 44 street and Main Street. And the man he replied to the man A that he could tell him right then what his main problem was, and he said they run parallel, and he wanted to know what exactly was the man A was trying to find. And the man A replied to him that he was trying to find Sunshine Convention Center, and he said he commented he was running late for a presentation, and his high patient team was waiting for him right then. And the man P said to the man A, in that case, he should be looking for Main Street and Highway 44. Go to the end of Main Street, and it would interest with Highway 44. Head north, and he would find the convention center on his right. By the way, his rear left tire was getting flat, and the man A suggested putting some air into it. Conversation 2. The man A said to the woman, he would like to open a bank account with her branch, and the woman agreed with him, and she suggested filling out that application, and she said then she would need two forms of identification, one providing his date of birth and the other with a photo. A birth certificate and driver's license would be repairable. And she said she needed a government document providing his current address, and she wanted to know if the man would like to apply for a taunt account, or that was an account solely for him. And the man replied to her that a taunt account, and he wanted to know if he needed his wage documents as well. And he commented his wage wasn't there with him right then. However, he thought he had some of her ID, and the woman replied to him that if he had his marriage certificate with him, they could get all the paper would turn on her behalf. However, later on, when she had time, she should drop by that branch with one piece of photo identification, and she commented all to have to do was sign the application. And then conversation 3. The man said hello to the woman, and he said he had worked very hard for her over the past 3 years, and he said he had received numerous recommendations from his superiors, and he had shown leadership and gained respect from her co-workers. And he commented he would like to ask for 25% rise, and the woman replied to him that she appreciated her super work, and she did see a bird filter for him with their company, and she commented she was ready to give him a rise. However, she don't think their budget can afford 25%, and she wanted to know there was any other way they can satisfy him. And the man suggested a 20% rise, longer vacation time, and a supervisor's position. And the woman agreed with him. And however, she said she don't hold her to the longer vacation time yet, and they would see how the schedules work. And then conversation 4, the woman A said hello to woman B, and she said she had applied for the receptionist position in her office 2 weeks before, and she had been wondering if the position had been filled. And the woman B replied to her that no, in fact, she had been just about to contact her because she was one of the applicants they had selected for an interview, and she wanted to know when the woman A was available that week, and they was going to interview the candidates from Wednesday to Friday, and the woman A suggested Thursday would be good for her, and he wanted to know the woman's opinion about it. And she said she referred the afternoon around 2 p.m. And the woman P agreed with her. She said she said the woman A should remember that there wouldn't be anyone at the reception desk, so comes Clyde to the floor and asked to speak with Simon Collins. And now conversation 5. The man said hello to the woman, and he said he needed to ship a very important pencil to Sydney, and it was imperative that it got there by Sunday, May 11th in the afternoon. And the woman replied to him that the man had 2 options, and she said he could send it by express mail, and a delivery person could try it there by Sunday at 4 p.m. or he could have it couriered, and it would get there by Sunday at 8 a.m. And the man suggested the courier would be safe, and he wanted to know there was any way he could verify exactly when the recipient got the package. And the woman agreed with her, and she replied to her that she would give him a receipt and a tracking number, then he could check it online. And she commented once the reception received the package, they would sign for it, and once they signed for it, it was shown online on his tracking number. The woman said hello to the man, and she wanted to know when the man got back from work, and she said she was thinking of making dinner right then. However, she didn't want it to get cold. And the man replied to her that she wasn't sure. He was swamped with work right then, and he didn't know when he would be able to get it done. And he commented he could finish up at home, so he could have dinner with her. However, he didn't think that was a good idea, and he's just starting without him, or maybe going out for dinner with a friend. And the woman replied to him that if he would like, she could make something and bring it to work for him. And she wanted to know if the man's security would let her in. And the man replied to her that he was quite sure they would, and he suggested phoning him when she arrived, and he would come down and notify security. The man said to the woman, conversation 7. The man said hello to the woman, and he said he was phoning from Seattle, Washington, and he would like to make reservations for a 2-bedroom suite. And he introduced his name is Mai, and the woman agreed with him, and she said she could provide airport pickup for him as well if he would like. And she suggested telling them his arrival time, flight number, and airline. And the man replied to him that agreed with her, and he replied to her that he was flying on embassy flight 765, and he would be touching down approximately 8 p.m. Toronto time the following day. And he said he would be staying at her hotel for 3 days, and he would like to request the Seattle Herald newspaper while he was there. And he suggested he thought he needed an 8:30 a.m. wake up call during his stay. And the woman agreed with him, and she commented she would have no request fulfilled, and his arrival would be expecting him at Pearson International Airport at 8 p.m. And then conversation 8. The man wanted to know if the woman was a lawyer, and he asked her which law firm she was looking for, and the woman replied to him that she had used to be, and it was been 15 years since she had changed jobs, and then she was 30 in a federal court. That was the first place she had to work as a judge, and the man was private that, and she wanted to know what a judge was being as exciting as it looks on TV. And the woman agreed with him, and she commented she had really happy with her job then, and she thought that was less stressful than her previous job. Then conversation 9. The woman said hello to the man, and she wanted to know when the man was able to finish his work. And she said everyone was here, and they was thinking about ordering. And the man replied to her that he was with a client right then, and he didn't know how long that meeting would take. And conversation 10. The woman said hello to the man, and she was trying for calling a peer man reality group, and she introduced herself. And the man said hello to the woman, and she said that was Kevin from the management department, and he was returning her call about a broken sink in her office. And he commented he could come by and fix it the following morning if that was okay. And the woman agreed with him. However, she commented, they couldn't wash anything then, and it smelled awfully bad. And she wanted to know if there was any chance the man could come that afternoon. And the man agreed with her, and he said he would try to rearrange his schedule to fit her in sometime that afternoon. And he said he could call again before he got there. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.